I think there might be a lot of freedom in being able to play something that hasn't been on screen yet this way, but that doesn't mean there aren't big shoes to fill, because there are a lot of people who do already love this character, and so I do hope that I make you guys happy.
Well, from the trailer, it looks amazing.
Oh, good. Thank you very much.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
How do you play a crime fighter who is soothing? Because that sounds like a just
Soothing?
Yeah, at least compared with Hawk. Like Hawk is this wild dog, and then you're the guy who's just like relax.
Right.
How do you reason that with also being a crime fighter, where you have to be a little hard edge? Like what is that character? Who is Dove really? Is what I'm asking.
That's so interesting. I think first, anything next to Hawk is going to be calming. I think that to be soothing and calm and nurturing and strong, I think the two are not mutually exclusive. Mm-hmm. I think you can be warm and nurturing and also very strong and still be able to whip someone's ass if need be. I don't think you have to be one or the other, and so it's really fun to be able to show that. And so thank you for saying that, because that's the goal.
Did you do a lot of reading of the actual comic books?
I absolutely did.
Did you get the books yourself, or did you have someone? So did you venture into
They
a comic
sent me a
book
box
store?
of
They
them.
sent you comics.
Yeah.
So you got to avoid the fanboy experience at the comic book store.
Not by design. Not by design. I have no problem with fanboys. They're a lot of fun. I got sent a stack of books and I read a whole bunch, and I fell in love with her and their relationship immediately.
Is there a moment in these first episodes for your character that you can't wait for the fans to see that just is a very special or defining moment?
Yeah.
And where is it? What is it in the first episode, second episode?
It's actually in episode 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's in episode 10 too?
Yes.
What is episode 10?
Episode 10 is an episode that was written by Jeff Johns and Akiva Goldsman that Akiva directed. That is the origin story of Hawk and Dove, Hank and Dawn. And there's no superhero in that at all. It's all backstory, and it's how they became Hawk and Dove, and how when they met for the very first time, and why they became what they became. And you see the resistance, which is true to the books. Hawk's resistance to the new Dove at first, because it's supposed to be his brother. And you see all of that play out, which is Akiva did such a wonderful job, and that was a really fun. It felt like we were making a little movie, and you see like my history. You get to see where I was, because we're not superheroes, we're vigilantes, and so the reason I am able to I was in ballet, I was a ballerina, I was a jiu-jitsu fighter, and a gymnast, and so you'll get to see my life in those places.
How involved in the physical aspect of the show are you? Because it's obviously
Very involved.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
So what's that been like?
I insist on doing everything.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yes. But I have an incredible stunt double. But I have to do it all. I insist. I enjoy it very much. Yeah. I did. I trained in ballet for a few weeks for that one episode in particular, for the entire month actually. And I had an incredible teacher. And when it comes to the fighting, we have an incredible stunt team, and I do it all. I'm a bit of a pain in the butt maybe because I just want to do it all, and some of it I just can't do. But I try.
As the book seems to bond very quickly with Rachel, she's not really an easy person to get to know. So I'm wondering what you think it is that makes the connection so strong so quickly.
I think that Dawn has a gift for intuiting brokenness, and there's an empathy there because she's a bit broken herself, and I think dented cans recognize one another, and I think she's a very nurturing person. She's a very nurturing character, and so she sees the divinity in Rachel. perhaps.
As the first live adaptation of this character, how were you able to put your own personal spin on it?
The pain. She sees the pain in Rachel. Sorry?
How were you able to put your own spin on the first live adaptation of your character? Because it is probably a lot of pressure to be the first person to play it in real life.
To establish it?
Yeah, how are you able to do that?
I don't know. I don't see it so much as bringing a superhero to life, just because she's a real person, and really just understanding the codependent relationship between Hawk and Dove is something that I deeply relate to and understand. I've been there before, and so just the humanity in her, I identify with, and I think everybody will. I think we've all been through our share of toxic relationships, and we've all grown in that way. So that's just how, is just having empathy for her and these relationships.
Sorry, guys, I've got to move her on.
One more question.
Okay, if you could give one piece of advice,
Okay.
what would it be?
If I could give her one piece of advice, what would it be? Don't give up.